So the idea behind the Fresh Air hothouse is we want to demonstrate a capability that we've designed into our servers going back to our 11th generation, which is our Fresh Air capability. So essentially, when we say our servers are rated to run off Fresh Air, that's what we mean. If we look at a map of the world and we look at the temperature fluctuations around the world, we find that if we design a server that is capable of operating at 114 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius for 90 hours in a given year, or up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius for 900 hours, then you're capable of running off of free air in most parts of the world. So North America, Europe, and most parts of Asia. There are some more challenging climates in Asia where temperature gets a little bit higher than that. But the other piece that you have to think about is the humidity. So Dell servers running on Fresh Air are rated to run from 5% to 90% humidity. So outside of that range, you need some kind of way to treat the air, remove humidity before it goes in, but still those temperatures are tolerable. And so we set out on this mission based on customers telling us, hey, you know what, we're challenged for data center capacity, we're challenged by the operating expenditure to cool our IT equipment, so what can you do to help us out? Well, we started we're currently shipping our 12th generation of servers. We launched those earlier this year. We started actually on this problem with our 10th generation. So over 3 years ago, we started doing some testing and saying, okay, what happens when I operate in these high temperatures? And we found that, well, there's some components in a server design, a Dell 10th generation server design, that we saw some reliability problems, and we said, well, what if we make some material changes, make some component changes in future designs? And that's what we set out to do, and we did that with our 11th generation. We launched 11th generation PowerEdge servers, didn't say anything about Fresh Air, and we sat back conservatively and tested and evaluated. Did our design changes work? And they did. And so we announced, midway through the life of 11G that we're Fresh Air capable, and we carried that forward into the 12th generation of servers. As far as I know, none of our competitors have matched us on this capability with a general purpose server design, and so it's a leadership position for Dell. But more importantly, for customers, it means OpEx and CapEx savings. So if you think about delivering a megawatt of power to IT equipment and cooling that, the investment that you have to make in the cooling, we've estimated, based on working with partners in the industry, to be about a $3 million investment. So you could essentially avoid that, using the Dell PowerEdge servers rated for Fresh Air. Another thing that maybe is, if you're not, investing in new cooling, you already have it, but want to run at higher temperatures. We figured that you can actually save on your operating expenditures just by running at a higher temperature. So we've calculated for a megawatt of IT, $100,000 savings on an annual basis. You could probably say yes to a project that the business is asking for you with that incremental $100,000. So, these are real savings. Even if you're not ready to run at a higher temperature and cross that, make that leap of faith, just the idea of knowing that, you have power outages, equipment fails, like cooling equipment fails, and data centers, have a tendency for the temperature to have an excursion. Well, you've got more ride-through time with the PowerEdge servers, and you couple that with some of the systems management tools that we've delivered with our OpenManage power management capabilities that are tied into Intel Node Manager. We're able to in an orderly manner to monitor, manage the power, and then shut down equipment in one of those ride-throughs. But you can rest assured that the headroom for the Dell PowerEdge servers is going to be higher than the other servers in the data center. So I said it was a leap of faith. If customers say, hey, that really sounds neat, but I'm not sure I'm ready to get there, and so that was the inspiration for building the Fresh Air hothouse. I mean, the idea